Greetings, community, and welcome to Entropy and Comics and another edition of How Random Is That? This is a show that is dependent upon you, the viewing audience. I am asking you, the viewing audience, to leave a comment at the end of each episode. At the end of the episode, I ask that you leave a comment below, and in that comment, I ask that you leave a letter, a number, and a direction in which that I can count from. There, I'll end up pulling a book from my collection, and from that selection, I'll end up telling you three things. One, why I bought that book. Two, um, what I think of the book. And three, why I still have that book. Now, for those of you that cruise on the rewind, I want to thank you. I greatly appreciate you. Without you, I couldn't do this show. Literally. I haven't done a show in months. I haven't had any comments left in the. So what I'm doing today is kind of like how I did it in the beginning, which is I'm going to pretend I'm starting all over again and that I'm just kind of randomly picking my own letter, my own number, and then I'll go from there. So behind me, I have a bunch of boxes, and in those boxes, it's my letter S. I have an extensive collection, and in that collection, I have a lot of S's. So let's go ahead and go to lucky number 9, 10, let's go 11. And from 11, let's I don't know, let's go from the front and we'll count 11. See what happens. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Wow. Oh, I haven't done this in a while, like I said. So let's do that. And that's how I mark it. Okay. Step by Bloody Step, issue number 3. Hey, Christina. I appreciate you being here. Just doing a show I haven't done in quite a long time. Step by Bloody Step. This is the story by Lopes and Spurrier. If I recall, there's no dialogue in this thing. There's no written word whatsoever. It's all pictures. And that is true. The dialogue that's given is also in another language, purposed to where you don't understand, but it's all insinuated and you have a good understanding. I really enjoyed this book. It's an amazing story for a story that does not have any words in it whatsoever. There's no written dialogue to follow. You just follow the journey on its pictures. You know, they say a picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, definitely in this story, there are aspects that are just worth way more than 1,000 words just by a look, and not even the full picture. You can see like an eyeball just looking over like what, and it conjures a lot of feelings, it conjures a lot of emotion. It's a really amazing story. I really enjoyed this. This came out, if I recall, last year. It's a 2024 release. It was a very enjoyable book, and it's as silly as it may sound. The story is very, very well written. It had to be obviously articulated in a way to where it can be expressed, and I'm sure it was probably difficult and very poignant in the decision on who to get to do the art to best describe the story using only art. So yeah, I really not only enjoyed this. So as far as the three are concerned, as far as the questions were, is why did I buy this book? It seemed very interesting that a book was coming out essentially and exclusively with no dialogue and telling a very emotional and very, I mean, again, it's not called Step by Bloody Step for it's for no apparent reason. There's a definitive reason why, and it's the journey is extensive, arduous, painful, and emotional, and it's just an amazing journey. I really enjoyed it. So again, why I bought this book, it just seemed interesting and intriguing. The reason why what I think of the book is what I just stated. It really captures a way of bringing you in and really tying in a lot of emotion to the storyline that has no dialogue. And why I still have the book is it is still remains to be one of those unique stories to be told not only without using any dialogue, but the whole scene, the whole feeling, the whole everything that every time you go into one book to the next to tell the story, it's ever evolving in the storyline and it's dragging you more and more along in this journey. So I really liked how I was able to portray this unique story, and that's why I have difficulty even ever considering letting loose the storyline. So yeah, Step by Bloody Step was definitely a fun journey. I definitely can do another one right there. Let's go with S9. Christina, since you're here, if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and give me a number and a direction. That'd be awesome. Front or back? We'll go the S9. And for the two people that are hanging out with me, I greatly appreciate you. And do you have, I'm looking for anybody, a number from 1 to, I don't know. You get over 50, that's kind of getting crazy because you can go, hey, how you doing, Two Gun? Hey, Two Gun, can you give me a number? One through maybe 50, somewhere around there? You just got home. Your home or my home? I don't see you. Hopefully you're home. All right, so she gave me a number 28. Hey, Chef, how you do? Chef, if you can give me a direction, forward or back, that'd be awesome. I'd appreciate that. Oh, and Two Gang give me 37. All right, so I'm going to take 28. 37 will probably be, I'll do one more after that. And then a direction. Front. Chef's pointing that way. The Two Guys pointing that way. Forward or back? Back. Chef's a back. So we'll use 28 for the back. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Wow. I got a couple of those. All right. We'll have a Spider-Man issue number 1. I thought this was kind of a unique story. It did blow up there for a little while as far as, being all trendy and stuff. And then it died down heavily. It was in one of those books that was kind of a flash in the pan as far as the trendiness and stuff involved. It was during that time of the COVID to where everyone felt they had to buy everything and everything was going to be worth $1 million. Kind of took me back to the 90s there for a little while. What I think of the book, I really enjoyed the storyline. I thought it was cool. I outside of all the, everyone had to have certain things. This was one of those things that I not only bought a cover A, but I think I bought I got one of those 1 in 10s or 25. I don't know. I think I got a variant. So I did enjoy the story. There was a lot of spider stuff coming out. Some was a hit, some was a miss, and some was just obviously just terrible. This was okay. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. It did take, if I recall, there was that monster that came out. They were like in a lab or something like that. Man, this takes me back. I just remember I thought the book was okay, and the reason why I bought the book is kind of like everyone else. Everyone was buying everything, but at the same point, I'm kind of a Spider-Man fan and definitely a symbiote freak. So I thought there was going to be a possible symbiote thing with all the extreme carnage and stuff going on. And if I recall, it introduces a character that was. Yeah, it was a different portrayal. Yeah, see, look. All the little mini spiders and all that. Yeah, this was cool. And it had the spider pack and all. Yeah, I thought it was kind of neat. It was enjoyable. It was fun. It was cute. It was kind of all agey, like, you know what I mean? So, and I'm definitely an all ages fan. So again, on my 3, the reason why I bought the book is I just thought it would be different. And I knew it was going to be something definitely along the lines of all ages, but something that I just thought was going to be fun. And what I thought of the book is it really was enjoyable. I enjoyed it. Didn't need to buy it and jump on any trend. There was no FOMO for me on this one. And why I still have it is as everyone was dumping these books and they were going down, I still enjoyed it. So I ended up keeping it. I don't know. I thought the storyline was cool. If you can find the storyline, you can get it cheap. Do recommend it. I'll do one more. So being that we do have people, all right, first one to give me a letter, someone I need to give me a number, and someone I need, well, we got a number. We got 37 from Two Gun. All right, so I still need one letter, and I'll take a direction, front or back. And I already know that someone's going to give me a hardcore letter. Oh, yeah, no Q's. I do not have a Q. I got rid of all my Q's. I had Quasar. I had a couple other ones in there, but I got rid of them. Okay, we got an M. Chef threw out an M. So M37. And back. M. 37. All right. I got one. Let's go with we'll go this guy. I do have 3 boxes, but screw it. We're just gonna take the first M. I just thought about it. Duh. 37 back. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Wow. And I think, isn't it? I have, yeah, I sure do. Don't I have the other one too? No. Okay. We got a dog here. There we go. Okay. Marked. This is a variant. Oh, I got to get Brian to sign this thing. I didn't realize this. I'm back with you. So, anyways, marked issue number 1, cover B. I remember receiving this thing from my shop, and this was one of those books that they forced it on me. I didn't buy the other one either. It gave me like a stack of books that like, Kev, you gotta not only read these things for us, but give us a quick review and what do you think? I'm actually a Brian Hammerlin fan. There he is right there. Anyways, he pops in the area every once in a while. There was a couple of people that I know that were opening up shops back in early 2019 and 2020. He was hopping around these shops and promoting them and signing them a bunch of books. I also want to not only pick up this, I think it was Jules Verne he did, and a couple other books at the time. He signed those, but I forgot him to sign this. I thought this book was rather different and unique. If I recall, it's a book of tattoos. And I think they kind of come to life, and it's not only a karmic thing, but the tattoos, the artist, there's a lot involved in this story, if I recall. I did think it was kind of different. After that, there was like 2 other stories that came out that were kind of similar, and even a ghostwriter story that came out that was kind of similar as far as the tattoo work and them coming alive and them telling a story and all that. It was almost a cathartic type thing, which many people end up stating when they do get their own tats in the storyline. I thought it was different, thought it was kind of unique. It wasn't me to where I end up pursuing it. I only ended up getting issue number 1. It just seemed like it came across cold. I really couldn't warm up to, and I'm sure if I was reading it now, it might come across different. But when I was reading it, just had this sterile feeling to it. I couldn't really get involved. And I keep saying it was me. I thought it was interesting and I thought it was cool. It was just something I really couldn't get into. I also don't have any tats, but maybe that has nothing to do with it. The reason why I had this book, it was given to me. The reason why I still have the book is I'm hoping one day I'll jump back into this. Like I said, I do have the original cover A, and it has been doing well as far as it was well received by the majority of people that read it. It was, I think optioned at one point, or at least looked at. I know someone was looking at it. I'm not quite certain if it got options. I do know someone was looking at this storyline. And I believe it was like an Amazon thing. So again, back to the 3 is why I got it for my shop. The reason why and what I think of it, I thought it was kind of cool, but literally almost that. It had a cold and sterile feeling to it that I just couldn't warm up to. And why I still have it is I do need to give it another shot. I probably will end up giving maybe this cover right here away, and I probably will end up just giving the cover A, just to have, or down the road get rid of that too. So I'm just saying it was okay, but it didn't hit me hard, but I did think it was interesting. I'm just saying. Marked. Done marked. So hey everyone, I appreciate you cruising on through for Chef, Christina, Two Gun. I think I even had someone else in there at one moment. I don't know. If there's anyone there I missed, I'm sorry, but Two Gun again, Chef, Christina, I appreciate you so greatly. And again, this show is wholly dependent upon you, the viewing audience. I am asking you at the end of this, if you could, please leave me a letter, a number, and a direction so I may do another show quite soon. And hey, I appreciate you stopping by. For those that cruise on the live, I thank you greatly. And those that cruise on the rewind, I appreciate you too. And that's it for me. Entropy. You guys stay well. Thanks.